Okay, this is the front of the house, Carole. And I'm standing in the road. And we're going to go towards the backyard. And I'll take you on a tour. This is everything that I planted on the side near the gate that I told you about. And it gets higher as we go back because this way it blocks more of the neighbors. It gets lower in the front. This way it doesn't block our view of the lake. Here are those 9 box that I told you about. And coupled with those are the variegated grasses. And we've got different types of hydrangea. The grass goes really, really high. And above the grass, we've got Joe Pyeweed, which hasn't come out yet. But there's these big purple flowers. And they're really pretty. Down here we have St. John's wort. And they're about to have their second bloom. These are the flowers on St. John's wort. And when they're in full bloom, it's pretty magnificent. Now this 9 bark can grow really tall. As you see, it's way taller than me. I'm looking up. And as we go towards the back, I tried to keep some sort of symmetry going with the 9 bark and the different colorations. Turning around, you can see the front of the house. And on the side, over here, we have in the corner there the budgie hydrangea, which I told you hadn't bloomed until this year, which is amazing. And we have a fox next to them. We have them in several places. There's that big butterfly bush that I told you about. These are great. I can't remember the name. Flowers are intense red. Can't remember the name of those. Okay, turning around again, just so you see the height of the butterfly bush is to the top of the house. Coming around, I'm going fast now. This is the hydrangea bush I told you about. And that's really tall. It's been here a really long time. And over here, I carried through with the grasses. And in the corner is a different variety of the 9 bark. It's actually a tree 9 bark, so that's going to grow quite tall. I only put it in 2 seasons ago. And trying to keep symmetry going here, I have another St. John's wort with some blue grasses that grow like wild flowers. It's just amazing. Back here is a, oh, what is it called? I forgot. I forget. I'll come back to it. But it's a great bush. It'll get really tall. They come in red. And here with these fluffy little flowers. My brain isn't working too well. Again, more 9 bark. The purple variety. It does come in green, depending on what you need. And just show you how it lines up here. Shed all the way down to the corner. Go in the other direction. This is the big blue spruce that took up the whole backyard. Had it trimmed up all the way so I can put in garden the way it is, which now gives us actually somewhat of a backyard to speak of. Enough room for our hammock, obviously. And everything is sort of following a pattern here with the grasses. This is the one area that I didn't cover because there's no homes or anything in the way, so I wanted to have the expansiveness of thinking I owned all the property even though I don't. Coming along here, we have another area of Joe Pyeweed, and again, not quite in bloom. This is only its 2nd season, taller than me. way taller than me, actually. And this is now on the side of the garage. And again, I planted, this is just last year, so everything is small, but within 2 years everything should be tall and bushy. The 9 bark with the grasses. This is a variety of the 9 bark that's green. Let's try to come around my trailer so you can see what the leaf looks like. And so this whole section from the tree, this tree to the end of the property will grow tall as a screen, you know, a screening. And coming up in the front, everything as well. Like I told you, so there's a bunch of daylilies that fortunately didn't get eaten this year by the deer. And it gets lower and lower. And there's Michael coming back from work. How convenient.
Hey.
Making this for Carole.
That's Carole.
Yeah.
Carole. And
in the front we have our flock area, another phlox area. Again, purple, but I do have some whites mixed in, which are really pretty. I don't know what this is. Somehow it took off and it's growing here in my garden, and it's going to pop at some point. When I look at the flowers, I'll decide where on the property I'll put it. But this should make a nice piece of the screen at some point. In the very front of the house, up against the front porch, we've got a variety of plants. Just screen out any potential lookers. And that's it. And the little front yard between the 2 sections of the plantings, as you can see. So we actually do have a little front yard as well. See you later. Now I'm on the porch, and on the sun porch, and from the sun porch, Carole, you can see now I'm up high, and the bushes over here are really quite tall. And like I was telling you, it goes down low here, so we can still see the lake, and it won't get in the way.